Hey guys, so I wanted to just make a quick video about surviving restaurant going when you are on a health and fitness journey, or you're clean eating, you're doing 21-day fix or different things like that, and give you a couple of my favorite tips and things that I have found personally to be helpful. Before I started, I would go to restaurants all the time, and I just would order. I would get there and I would browse through the menu for ages, and I would just order whatever sounded good to me at the time. And after I started my health and fitness journey, I realized that after the first couple times of doing that, and then ending up eating like over 1,000 calories at dinner alone, that that just wasn't a very constructive thing to be doing, and I would regret it, and then I just feel a bit guilty. So one of the things I recommend doing is, before you go to the restaurant, look up the menu online. And when you look up the menu online, you should be able to go through and look at the nutritional information and better make an informed, better decision about what you're going to order for dinner. And so when you do that, that kind of sets you up. You go in there already with your mind made up. So when you sit down and you're seeing all of those pictures on the menu, you're not super tempted. You've gone. You know what you're getting. When you're looking at that menu, I encourage you to stay away from anything that is fried or smothered in anything, and sauces and butters and things like that have a lot of hidden and unhealthy calories for you. And so try to stay away from that. Anything that is baked or broiled or steamed is usually good game, good go. Salads are a tricky thing. Salads are usually in restaurants, everything is like huge, which I'll talk about in a minute, portion-wise, but salads with dressings are so deceiving. People, a lot of times, and I even used to do this, I would get a salad and I would think, I'm getting a salad, and it's healthy. No. Salads need dressing, and dressing has a lot of calories. And so it's very easy to way overeat, even on salad. A lot of times, when I was doing the 21-day fix, I would find, going to a restaurant, if I would get like steamed vegetables and like a steak or a baked chicken, without any butters or anything like that, it would be really easy for me to stay on track, because I knew my steamed vegetables, I would put maybe a little bit of salt and pepper on them, and there were my green containers. Or, if I got like a sweet potato or something like that, I would get no butter and brown sugar on it, or I would maybe put a little bit of butter on it, and I would count some of that as my teaspoon, but, and then I would count that as a yellow container. And obviously, your chicken or your steak is going to be red containers. The other thing is do not be afraid to take your containers to a restaurant with you. People will look at you like you're crazy, but don't care. I didn't care, and I don't care either. So you're the one who's, eating it. And, if you end up going over your containers, or you feel like, crud later, you're the one who's going to have to pay for it, not them. So let them judge you away if they so want to. The other thing is just to, try to avoid desserts and mixed drinks and things like that at dinner. Those add a lot of calories. I get water with lemon. Simple, and it's free. So that's just one of the things I enjoy to do that way. When I do go out, there are obviously times where, for me, like, going out to eat is a treat. And so there are times where I may want to, get dessert or something like that. And, just because you get it doesn't mean you have to finish it. Sometimes a couple bites, or like I'll share, like my husband and I will share dessert a lot of times. And, that's enough. Speaking of sharing things, when you go to a restaurant, sharing a meal with somebody is really good practice, because, like I said earlier, restaurants, the way portions are, they're huge. And it's really easy to way overeat at a restaurant, even if you do get a meal that is a healthier option. So a lot of times if I don't share a meal like with my husband, I will actually, when I order, I will say, hey, when you bring this, can you bring it to go box like right away when you bring my food? And then what I do is I take my meal and I usually half it, and I put half in a to go box to take home for either the next day's lunch or something like that. And then I eat the other half. And that's a really good way to kind of keep your portion control in check. And so, yeah, so those are just a few of my tips. And if you are interested in more tips or anything like that, or you have any other questions about restaurants, meal planning, things like that, you can either comment below the video, message me on Facebook, message me on Instagram, or contact the coach that invited you to this group or that you work with. And I know that they or I would love to talk with you more. So anyways, happy restaurant going, y'all.